Until you find your way back home.
What's up, everybody? So today is Monday. You possibly could be seeing this on Tuesday. I wanted to make this video and do it really quick because I have a very busy Labor Day, Monday, and I wanted to get this out, and I wanted to edit it and make sure it was out by at least Tuesday. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is give you guys a quick update. What I have been doing, and well, what I'm going to do is we are about, we're 10 weeks out right now, a little under 10 weeks out. So what I wanted to give you guys is a posing update here at about 9 or 8 weeks out. So be on the lookout for that video. But for today's Motivation Monday video, I want to do something what I've been thinking about lately, kind of off the beaten path, because I kind of feel that my Motivation Monday videos have been, you know, kind of the same motivation. Meaning it kind of has the same backbone, the same key concepts, things like that. So to switch it up a little bit, I picked this different quote, and it's an old, I think it's a Chinese proverb. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I know some of you guys have heard that before. Maybe you just haven't, you know, thought about it too hard. Journey of 1,000 miles, meaning this journey and everything in between, this journey that we call life and everything in between, is this huge 1,000-mile journey, if you will. And I would say, I wouldn't say life is the journey. I would say that there are different journeys sub-journeys inside the big picture that we call life. So finding what your goal is, finding what that one journey, the first 1,000-mile journey, especially when you're my age or a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, if that is your first time, everyone's different. That's a challenge. And finding that first journey, that first huge mountain that you want to, you know, climb and ultimately conquer, that's the first step. Finding what it is that you love to do, finding whatever it is that you want to do for that 1,000 miles. And it all takes, once you found out what it is, all it takes to start is one single step. And the goal, the end product might be so huge and you know, insurmountable, looks like, you know, from the outside. But when you think about it, guys, you know, Rome wasn't built in one day. It takes just one action, one positive action, one reinforced action, and continuous, consistent, positive reinforcing actions to get you to where you want to be. If you guys are on YouTube, you guys, you know, if you guys are watching this, you have a little bit of idea of the fitness community. I'm gonna take a few key, you know, people, the Hodge twins, Chris Jones, Christian Guzman, Max Tuning, all these big names, Jerry Ward, Mark Lobliner. Their channels weren't built in a day. You know, they weren't overnight successes for the most part. You know, they've been on YouTube for, you know, 2, 3, 4+ years, and just this consistent drive to help people achieve their goals with the most relevant information that they can give. That's my example for this Motivation Monday. The journey of 1,000 miles, their 1,000-mile journey, even million-mile journey, if you want to talk about, you know, the time it takes and the effort it takes. that's their thing. And they, while back, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, said, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And I'm going to do it right now, today. I'm going to make my first video right now. And they did it, and they didn't stop doing it. And that's why they are where they are today. Sponsorships, businesses. They're adding value to their lives, to their brand, to their name every single time they put a YouTube video up. And right now I'm using YouTube as an example, but there's tons of other business opportunities, like business examples as well. Different life, spiritual examples that I could use as well. I just don't have any at the top of my head. Let's see, Mark Cuban, he's a good business example. Anyone from Shark Tank, you guys can check out Shark Tank. That's a really good show. All of the people there, all the investors, started their journey with one single step. And I encourage you guys to find out what it is that you want to do. I feel like this is something that I've said so many times in this channel. Find out what it is that you want to do and go after it and take that first step, because it took a lot of courage on my part to start this channel, from the fear of being, ridiculed, criticized, judged. But when I realized that, we only live one life, 80 years on average, if you're lucky, if you're healthy, I'm already a fourth of the way through. I've said this before, even if you want to talk about my, my family history, my health history on my dad's side, 75, 70 years, I'm, over a third of the way done with my life. And I haven't even thought, and I haven't even, scratched the surface, guys. Think about what it is you want to do, because we don't have a lot of time on this earth. I know, on the grand scheme of things, if you look at a day-by-day, situation, you're going to think, oh, I have, 365 days times 75, that's a lot of time. But, guys, these days are going to start to go by faster and faster and faster and faster, until one day you're going to look back on your life and you're 55 years old and you think, what happened? Hell, you're going to look back, if you're younger than me, if you're like 16, 17, even younger than that, you're going to look back on your life when you're 23, almost 23 years old, and say, what happened? Where has life gone? And I hope that someday one of you guys, someone just listens to this video and says, you know what, that's right, I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to make my first, I always wanted to, paint. You guys go out and do it. No one is gonna ridicule, and whoever ridicules your work, whoever makes fun of you, judges you for the thing that you always wanted to do, they don't matter. They don't matter, guys. Now I'm going on a rant right now, and I want to keep this kind of short. But thanks for watching, guys. Be on the lookout for the 8 to 9 weeks out posing video. I'll give that soon. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, yada yada yada. I don't check Facebook a lot, so there's one thing. If it takes a while for me to get back to you on Facebook, that's why. Email, I know my email's on here. Even reach out to me on the YouTube email. I can answer any questions in the comments section as well. Leave it, feedback in the comments section. So if you guys want to, go ahead and leave some feedback. Tell me how this quote inspired you. Maybe even you went ahead and started your 1,000-mile journey with your single step after watching this video. In the meantime, guys, I'm Vince, aka Vinny Flex, and I'm signing out. And remember, always stay flexed.
Till you find your way back home.